Oh, Brenden, it's Texas week. How's the vibe like with the guys?
Yeah, we're just going to work another week. Coming off the Army game, we were just trying to look to, get over that win, embrace that win, but to move forward and ultimately put our focus on Texas. But we're having a good week so far. These guys are, doing a good job in practice. We're focused, so that's good.
What's the significance for you to be playing Texas, a program of that magnitude?
Yeah, you come off what they did last week. A team playing Alabama that close, the #1 team in the country. It'll be a good challenge. It'll be a good atmosphere. Our fans will be able to go, and they're gonna pack that stadium, so it'll be a great atmosphere. And we're just excited to play that team.
Have you thought about what it would mean for this program to be able to win or to show well against a team of that caliber?
Yeah, we're just looking to go out there and compete, and to make that triangle travel. And obviously, a win against that program will be huge. But, we're not so much interested in wins and losses. Just as long as the triangle shows up, the outcome will take care of itself.
How much did you hear about this game off season and now this week? Obviously, you can talk about it again, but how much from family, friends, people in the community did you hear about, hey, you guys get a chance at Texas this year?
Yeah, a lot of the fans were, culture pillar violations. No, I'm just kidding. But, they were excited, just being able to play a big program like that in the Big 12. It'll be a big game for us as a program, so they were excited. It's just it'll be a great atmosphere, and they're just excited to get down there and support us.
Brenden, you guys got the run game going this last week against Army. What was it like to get that back?
Yeah, it was definitely good. It felt good. O-line did a great job of getting some push, especially late in the game. They did a great job. Fantastic. I love those guys to death. Frank Harris really helped us out with that. Being able to move around with his legs and taking shots down the field, it really opened things up for us. So it was critical that we get that going, and we did. So that was huge.
You mentioned the play of the O-line. They've been banged up at a couple of spots. What was it? How important was it for them to kind of get that momentum late in that game?
Definitely. I think for the younger guys, it's just a confidence thing, being able to go out there and know that you can do the job that you've been training your whole life for. And so they did a really good job of stepping up, and I'm really proud of those guys.
How much of a challenge has it been, for your offense to have to work around that and some of the things that come with having to cycle through offensive linemen that way?
Yeah, just not being able to have those same guys up there is kind of challenging at times, but, coaches recruited those other guys to go in there and do the same thing. We've all been recruited to come and play football. So as soon as your time is called, go out there and compete and do your job that you've been trained to do, and everything else will take care of itself.
What sort of things has your running backs group and the tight ends group as well done to try to make things easier on them? How are you guys changing the scheme and adding maybe some chips and things like that to help out the offensive line?
Yeah, those tackles, they're young, so we're just trying to help them out as much as we can with help from the tight ends and running backs whenever we can. But I have full faith in those guys to be able to do their jobs that they've been trying to do. So not too much different.
What are you expecting out of the environment? Night game, obviously, 100,000 people.
Oh yeah, it's just going to be a huge game. We're excited. It'll be loud, I'm sure. So we're going to have to be able to focus and lock in on each other and focus on us. We're going up there as a team, and we're just going to play as a team, focus on us.
They have a lot of size and athleticism with the way that they're able to recruit there. What sort of challenges does that present you? How do you have to adjust for that?
Yeah, they're definitely a very physical team. Big, fast, long, lengthy. They're going to make plays. They're a good defense. Any good defense does. They'll have good calls. But we're a good offense too, and we're going to make plays too in the perimeter, down the field, and in the run game. We just got to do our jobs and to the best of our ability, and things will take care of themselves.
With that run game in particular, were there some things that were different this week compared to in the opener to be able to have a little more success on the ground?
I think it was just those guys buying in, and we made it an emphasis to be able to run the ball, and that was something that we were straining to do. And that offensive line did a great job of getting that push on the defensive line last week, and I fully expect them to do the same thing this week.
What do it feel like to get back in the end zone there?
It's all the offensive line.
Yeah.
If you look at the plays that got us down there, it was Cephas down the sideline on the 1 yard line, the offensive line getting pushed. Frank making that throw down the field was huge, and if we get down there, we got to be good in the red zone. So I do whatever we got to do to get in the end zone, get points for our team.
Now that you had a couple games under your belt, how do you compare what you bring to the offense versus what Traylon Smith brings to the offense?
Traylon's a very explosive, dynamic type of back, and it's definitely good for our offense to have different types of backs. We all bring something special to the team. So, yeah, he's a really good running back, and I'm proud that he's on the team.
Are you selling yourself short then?
Oh, no, definitely not. I'm always confident in my ability, but it's always nice to know that you have other guys that can go in and do the same thing, and you're not the only guy that's being relied on. So it's definitely huge for our team that Traylon came in.
How have you felt about your play individually? Anything that's jumped out about your own performance?
I just try to be as consistent as possible. Just knowing what I'm supposed to do in my assignment and doing the best I can each and every single play for my team. So I just try to bring that consistent aspect to the offense.
Brenden, appreciate it. Thanks.